My name is Emily, and last night I called my husband 50 times. He didn't answer a single one. When I found out where he was and with whom, the truth destroyed me. Before starting the video, I request all viewers to subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon for new videos. It began like any normal morning. Ryan kissed my forehead, grabbed his laptop, and said he had a long day at work. I didn't suspect anything. I had no reason to. But all day, something felt off. Normally, he texts me by lunch, but today, nothing. Not even a busy day message. I kept telling myself to relax, that marriages go through busy days, but a quiet voice inside me kept whispering, something is wrong. At 7:30 p.m., when he still didn't come home, I called him once. It rang, and he didn't pick up. I tried again, thinking maybe he was driving. Still no answer. The uneasy feeling in my stomach grew heavier. Minutes turned into an hour. I kept calling. 5 times, 10 times, 15 times, all ignored. I checked my phone over and over. I checked the signal, my battery, everything. It wasn't my phone. He was simply ignoring me. That's when I opened his live location, and for the first time in years, it was off, completely off. My heart dropped. Why would he turn it off? He never does that, not even accidentally. I called Mark, his best friend. He paused before saying, Emily, he left the office at 6. He said he was going home. That moment, something in me broke. If he left work at 6, where was he now at 9 p.m.? My call log had 20 unanswered calls. 20. I started pacing around the house, trying not to imagine the worst. I texted him, are you okay? Please call me. I'm worried. But the messages remained unread. I left a voicemail, my voice shaking. Ryan, please call me. I'm scared. But even that didn't matter. Then my cousin Mia texted, Emily, is Ryan out tonight? I think I saw him. My heart raced. She sent me a link to someone's Instagram story, a dimly lit restaurant, soft music, and then I saw him. Ryan was sitting across from a beautiful young woman. She was smiling at him, and he was smiling back. I zoomed into the video. His hand was resting near hers, too close, too comfortable. For a moment, it felt like the ground disappeared beneath me. Tears filled my eyes. My husband, the man I trusted, was on a date. I checked my phone again. 32 missed calls now, and still, not even one reply. It wasn't that he couldn't pick up. He chose not to pick up. He ignored me. I grabbed my keys, wiped my tears, and drove toward the restaurant. Every minute felt like an hour. When I parked outside, I saw them through the glass, laughing, leaning toward each other like lovers. My heart screamed, but my face stayed cold. I couldn't believe this was happening to me. I walked in slowly. My hands trembled, but my steps were steady. When he saw me, his smile disappeared instantly. His eyes widened. He looked like someone who'd just seen a ghost or his biggest mistake. The girl looked at me, then at him. Ryan, who is she? She asked, confused. I said calmly, I'm the woman who called him 50 times tonight. Her face changed instantly. He stood up, stuttering, Emily, it's not what you think. I can explain. But before he could speak, the girl said, you told me you were single. That one sentence broke me in places I didn't know existed. He froze, his lies tangled, his truths exposed. He looked down, unable to say anything. I felt my throat closing, but I refused to cry. I turned and said, enjoy your date, Ryan, and I walked out. He ran after me, grabbing my arm. Emily, please, it's not serious. She means nothing. He sounded desperate. I pulled my arm back and said, if she means nothing, why was she worth ignoring 50 calls? He had no answer, just silence, and silence is confession. I left him standing there with guilt all over his face. I drove home crying, but stronger than ever. He started calling me nonstop. 15 calls, 20. Now he knew how it felt. I let the phone ring. I wanted him to taste the silence he fed me tonight. That night, I sat in our bedroom alone, looking at the walls, memories, photos. Everything felt like a lie. I realized something important. Sometimes, the person you trust most is the one who destroys you the deepest. When morning came, the pain didn't fade, but a strange strength did rise inside me. I started packing my bags, not out of weakness, but out of self-respect. He came home early, probably expecting a fight, but instead, he found me packing. He broke down crying. Emily, please don't leave. I'm sorry. I was stupid. I didn't know what I was doing. I cried too, not for him, but for the version of myself who trusted him blindly. I told him, "You ignored me for another girl. Now I'm ignoring you for myself." He fell to his knees, saying he would change, saying he would do anything, but trust doesn't return with words. I left him a note. "If you ever learn how to love honestly, maybe I'll pick up your call someday." I closed the door behind me, leaving years of love, lies, and pain inside that house. I drove away not as a broken woman, but as a woman choosing herself. Hours later, he called again. I stared at the phone and let it ring. I cried again that night, but this time, the tears felt different. They felt like release. I realized love is not about suffering silently. Love is respect. Love is honesty. And without honesty, there is nothing. I promised myself I would never allow anyone to make me beg for their attention again. Every day after that, life got a little easier. Healing is slow, but it's real. Ryan kept texting, apologizing, begging, but I didn't respond. This silence was my final answer. I found peace in letting go, peace in choosing myself, peace in knowing I deserved more. Sometimes losing someone is the only way to find yourself, and I finally found me. He ignored my 50 calls that night because he was with another girl, but now I'm the one who no longer answers. Thanks for watching my video and latest content. Please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon for more video.